Hello, gorgeous. I am back today, and today I wanted to take a moment and answer a viewer question. So, if you guys saw my live stream that I recently did on my stages of inner work, I will actually go ahead and link that live stream in the description box in case you haven't seen it. So, I talked about the basic babe stage, the self-aware Barbie stage, and the $1,000,000 babe stage. And the question that was asked was, can I skip a stage? So someone asked, she said that she was in the basic babe stage and she wanted to go straight to the $1,000,000 babe stage, and she basically wanted to skip the self-aware Barbie stage. And unfortunately, and actually fortunately, I would say, because this is a good thing, you cannot skip stages, okay? Some women try to skip stages, but it always backfires in their face because there is a core element to their being missing. So let me zoom out first and say something that I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this on YouTube, but I've definitely talked about this with my clients. There are healthy versions of each stage. So when we talk about the basic babe, we're talking about the wounded inner child. And for the male counterpart, this would be the basic dude. These people have a wounded inner child. When triggered, they revert back to a childish, childlike state. That's why when they're triggered, a lot of their arguments and their tantrums do not make sense to us, because it's like a grown person acting like a child. That's the stage that they are in. Well, the healthy version of this is having a childlike, wondrous, adventurous quality to you, right? So there is a healed version of that. When you have integrated your inner child work in your whole person, you're moving through the stages, you still have elements of the basic babe inside of you, but it's coming from a healed perspective. So for example, a $1,000,000 babe, how she has the aspects of the basic babe is that she has a childlike personality when it comes to gift receiving, right? Like if you give her a gift, like she's going to receive it with the same enthusiasm and joy as a child during Christmas opening presents, right? So there's healed aspects of this. So if you were to, let's say you were a basic babe and you skipped the self-aware Barbie stage, that would mean that you didn't go to college, you never got a job, you never had a bank account, you don't know how to create any structures for yourself or other people. If you were to have children, you would be a disaster. And so I have seen cases like this where someone was in a basic babe mode, being, staying at home with their parents. Let's say she's 24, she's never had a job, she's like provided for by her dad, he does everything for her, and then she gets married. Well, in a healthy marriage, you're expected to be able to run your household, right? And so now you're all of a sudden at the mercy of your husband. And so he's almost treating you like a child and having to do everything for you. And as you can see, most women would not want to be in this situation, at least not for long, because I don't know any modern day woman that doesn't want access to her own money or her own bank account, right? Even when we're provided for, we want to have say in like the finances of the household. So that's a faux $1,000,000 babe. It might look like she has everything because she's fully provided for, but she's literally beholden to her husband. Like she has nothing to her name. She can't hold a job, right? So that's what that would look like. So of course, no one wants that in modern day society. That would be a whole step back for all womankind, I feel like. So what you would have to do is the basic babe would have to heal her inner child wounds, become emotionally stable and able to regain her, have her composure and like emotional control. That's the word I'm looking for, like emotional control. And then be able to go to college, get a job, manage her checkbook, like adulting, what we would call, I hate that term, but like adulting in today's language. And then she can move to the $1,000,000 stage where she's using and integrating all of these different flavors of her personality back and forth based on what she wants in that moment. So I hope that answers the question of, can you skip stages? That's saying that I'm going to skip whole parts of my personality, skip whole parts of my being. And no, the $1 Million Babe is all about integration of all of our parts. So getting to live a full, joyous life experience, right? Having the ability to do things even if you are letting someone else do them for you, but you have the ability to do them if you need to. You're not beholden to someone else. Like, you're not so childish that you can't maintain your life. So that's why, no, there is no such thing as skipping stages. I did in my community tab recently post the male versions of my inner work stages. You guys have been asking this for a while, and I've been hesitant to post them only because I don't want any of these stages to be used to weaponize ourselves or other people, especially our partners. Everyone is on their own journey. What I've noticed in women is most women judge their own inner work as higher levels and their partner's inner work as lower levels. This is just kind of like it is. For example, when I was in my self-aware Barbie and also having some basic babe moments, I thought that my husband was at a lower level than I was. But then when I did my inner work, I realized he was a lot further ahead in a lot of areas than I was. And then there were other areas where I was further ahead. So typically I'm very skeptical of those kind of judgments because I know how the human psyche is. When we judge our own behavior, we factor in certain things like, oh, I was just tired, or I was hangry, or I just had a mood or whatever. But then when we judge someone else's mood swings or things, we say, oh, they're just that way, right? So we do have a tendency of doing that. These stages are meant to help you see where you're at and where you want to go. They're not meant to create distance or separation or judgments or weaponize them. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I was kind of skeptical. But a lot of people said that they find it useful to know where their partner is and what kind of inner work their partner might need. So let me know under this video, and I will actually be doing like a whole live stream on the male versions of this, so you can help your partner, your son, your colleagues, your family members find the right sort of help for them that they need in their inner work. I'm so excited that more and more men are actually now doing their inner work too. I love that. I'm so glad, because we do need two healthy partners in a divine union, and it makes me really happy that more men are stepping up and creating that space and time in their life to do the inner work. Okay, so I'm currently enrolling for my $1 Million Babe course. You can buy this course separately, or you can buy it as part of a bundle with 2 other courses. Both of those links are in the description box. The course launches on, meaning starts, it's enrolling, but it starts on 11/11 at 11/11 Central Time. It's all live. I'm really excited about it. I'll see you in there. All the links are in the description box. Tell me in the comments if you want me to do a live stream on the male versions of the inner work. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.